Yes, what is up, people? It's your boy Fishy. Unfortunately, Mish and Nails cannot be here today, but in replacement, we have Wrench.
Hey guys, me Wrench, and I'm a hockey noob.
Yep. So, let's get into our first subject, Sam Bennett wanting a trade. So, Sam Bennett of the Calgary Flames is wanting a trade. The reason is unclear so far, but I already have a couple of teams in my head that need to get Sam Bennett. One of
Yeah,
them is my hometown team, the Sharks. And I mean, our centers are not performing other than Logan Couture and Tomas Hertl. And let me say, Tomas Hertl is leading in goals with 3. So that's how
wow,
much we need a center.
very
So,
much.
yeah. It's been like 10 games and only 3 goals, and he's our top scorer. That's how much the Sharks are struggling.
Yeah, obviously, the Sharks, they need more a bit of power. Need someone who can get the stuff done, so I think he's the right pick for the Sharks.
Yeah, especially Sam Bennett with that power forward, young guy, and explosive center, getting around like 30 goals per season. Um, yeah. So I think Calgary should trade him to a team like San Jose that is not in their division. I think that maybe the Rangers need a center because you have stacked wingers, but you have nobody down the middle except Strome.
Yeah.
Like, you really do need center. And like I was saying, they're not in the same division. So Calgary can easily ship him off to New York and easily can ship him off to San Jose. So, moving on to our next segment, which is Tony Deangelo getting put on waivers. So, Tony Deangelo, defenseman of the Rangers, just got put on waivers, which means anybody can claim him for free. And if nobody does, he will be sent down to the AHL, the minor league of the NHL.
Now, obviously, you don't want this to happen. One of a really good player, obviously in the NHL, but if you make it there, you don't want to go down. So someone has to claim him quick, otherwise he is going down.
Yes, but the reason why I believe nobody will claim him is a controversy that happened a few years ago.
Hmm.
It's a really bad thing, and I think that's the reason why. The Rangers gave him a chance to prove himself through his gameplay. I mean, his attitude has improved, but his gameplay has not, and I think that's a major reason why he's being sent down to the AHL.
I totally agree.
Yeah, a team that I personally think should grab him is also the San Jose Sharks. The San Jose Sharks are trash on defense. They have 3 defensemen that are making like over $8 million, and all the 3 of those defensemen are not doing good.
I mean,
So
yeah,
yeah, you need a new defenseman, and I think Tony Deangelo, a young up and coming star, could be great for that defense instead of getting old guys such as Eric Carlson, Brent Burns, and Mark-Edouard Vlasic. 2 big contracts, big contracts.
mhm.
Yeah, and I also think the Oilers should get Tony Deangelo because Oilers kind of need some help on defense to help Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl to give them the puck and make plays. I mean,
Yeah,
Darnell Nurse is having the season of his life right now, but you might need some backup there.
yeah. You obviously need some backup because even though if one player is great, not every other player is great. So they're gonna need someone else that can help him out.
Yes, and Tony Deangelo has no cap. And with all the money that Connor McDavid is making, you know that you need some young stars that don't count that much against the cap.
Hmm.
And Tony Deangelo is that person, I believe. So, moving on to our last segment, a fantasy roundup. So, one of the things is as you know, the fishy curse. Yeah, I've always been saying, like I said, Tim Stützle might have a great game. He had a terrible game. Martin Jones might have a great game. He had a terrible game. So, another person I said that probably is going to have some good games is Varlamov, which I picked him up. And, well, ever since I picked him up and I ever said he was good, he's starting dropping down the ranks. He went from rank number 1 to rank number 14.
Ooh, what a big drop.
And that was like in 2 days, so.
2 days?
Yeah, he really.
Unbelievable.
I know, unbelievable.
We'll say the Sharks are back, so then they'll be really good.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, Martin Jones and Devin Dubnyk. At least Martin Jones has 3 wins. Devin Dubnyk does not have a single win yet in the season.
Yeah.
That is just crazy. Martin Jones has a record of 3-2. Devin Dubnyk has a record of 0-3.
Oh, wow.
And that's why I think the Sharks should start Martin Jones more. At least he gets some wins.
Yeah.
Because Dubnyk has not been performing well. So, another thing I want to talk about, keeping on the subject of goalies, is Vancouver's goalies. Braden Holtby and Thatcher Demko are probably the best duo goalie thing, whatever you want to call it, in this league right now.
I mean, they are performing. Great stats.
Yes, great stats. Yeah, they have a lot of goals against, but they're getting the wins. They have a combined total of 6 wins, 3 from Demko, 3 from Holtby. And they're playing Montreal today. I have Demko. My opponent has Holtby. I don't know who's playing right now, but if it's Demko, hope he has a great game. But like I was mentioning, the fishy curse, now he's probably going to have a terrible game if he's playing. Yeah. Also, I suggest dropping people from San Jose and Vegas this week because they are not going to play until like 2 days, 4 days. It's going to be a while until they play again because Vegas has some Vegas players have COVID and they're not going to play until like 4 days. So those games are getting postponed. And this week, yeah, you better get like some people that are not from the Sharks or Vegas. But yeah, I think that does it for our hockey podcast number 4. And yep, see you next time.
See you guys. Woo.
Yep.
Peace.